Hi guys, I'm Megan.
And I'm Wendy.
Today we're talking Mom Dilemmas, round 2.
So we put out a call for Mom Dilemmas on our Facebook page and you guys delivered. So here's our first question. It's from a mom, obviously, and she says, my son is 6. How do I get him to take a no thank you bite of food, whatever vegetable, new food we're trying? We eat as a family. He turns it into a huge ordeal, and I can't back down or I'll forever be railroaded.
All right. Is your kid a good eater?
My daughter is a fairly good eater, and if I ask her to take, God, it's such a douchey answer. I'm sorry it is, but my kid
She'll do it.
She's a good eater. Yeah, she'll take the bite.
My kids are not good eaters, and if dessert is on the table, you've got to eat a reasonable amount. You have to at least try that thing you don't like and eat a reasonable amount of the other stuff in order to get dessert. And if you're not a dessert every night family, you could try like a sticker chart for every X number of nights that he takes that one grudging bite. He can choose dinner. If he does that every night for a week, then he gets to have the dinner of his choice.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
then it gets them involved in choosing what he wants to eat. I like that idea.
Oh, on the getting them involved, maybe have him help make it. I know, like, vegetables, and maybe there's not a lot of prep, but if my kids have helped, and believe me, I know that that's annoying. Everyone says, get your kids involved in the kitchen. It's annoying because you just want to get it done.
You just want to get dinner on the table, yeah.
But if you can get them involved at all, that does help them take a little bit of ownership over their food.
I wonder if just maybe even setting the table, do you think that would help? I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, I think it's one of those things you just have to keep trying.
See what sticks. Yeah, see what sticks. Mm-hmm. So another idea is dipping sauces. Are your kids big dippers?
My son is a dipper. My daughter doesn't like any sauce. My son will eat any meat if there's ketchup involved and any veggie if there's ranch involved.
Ranch. Oh, that's a good idea.
And
what else?
I
Hummus?
can't be.
I don't know.
Ooh, hummus. I mean, if my kids won't eat hummus. Will yours?
No.
But if there's something that they like to dip,
just let them dip, right?
Just let them dip. I mean,
if it's
now
gross,
it's not.
Yeah, sorry. Even if it's gross to you, just let them dip it, right?
Yeah, I just feel like you want them to be able to eat the green bean plain, but you really have to pick your battles.
Yeah.
So yeah, dipping sauces, bribery, get them involved.
How about no seconds of anything else until they eat something? Like in my house, I always serve like a fruit along, and my kid will eat the fruit the first thing, and then she'll want more, which I'm fine with, but she hasn't touched the chicken, so I'm like, girl, you gotta eat the chicken first before you get more fruit.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so let us know if any of those things work, because I feel your pain. Let me tell you, I have a house of picky eaters.
Our next question is about discipline, and here it goes. How do you approach the situation when your mother-in-law disciplines your child when both you and your husband are in the room? Discipline equals time out or light spank or smack on the hand, etc. Do you say nothing, then wait until you get into the car and lose on your husband for not saying anything, or do you say something to your mother-in-law?
Yeah, I'm the former. I say nothing and then get in the car and lose my mind.
Yeah.
I am of the belief that in a marriage, you deal with your own family. So if this is your mother-in-law, then it is your husband's responsibility to speak to her. And even if it doesn't happen in the moment, because I can understand you're kind of like, I need to know what to do. I do think it's okay to go back and say, like, you need to talk to your mom. And then he can say, Mom.
Yeah, but I think it's important that you and your husband be on the same page, because if he obviously thinks it's okay for his mom to discipline your kids, then you might have to have a talk. I don't know. It's a sticky situation, because you're right. I do agree that if it's his mother, your husband's mother, then he needs to have the talk with her, and maybe you stay out of it. But then if the talk happens and she still does it and doesn't respect your wishes, then I think you need to maybe say something yourself.
Really? I'm so non-confrontational, so it's so easy for me to
too.
just pass the buck. Like, oh, this is your battle to fight.
Me too, but then when it comes to your child,
yes.
though, like, I feel like you have to, like, step up for them.
Well, and I get feeling like when it's your mother-in-law disciplining your child, even if it's in line with your style of discipline, timeout, or whatever the issue is, it feels, well, to me, it feels like an attack on my parenting.
Yes.
Because it feels, if I'm right there and that person feels the need to, I would feel attacked. So I get where you're coming from, but I would handle it by having my husband have a conversation and say, you know, when we're around, you know, let us handle that sort of thing. I will say that I have a little bit of backstory on this person, and knowing what I know, the grandparents in question take care of these kids a lot.
Okay.
And so I think, you know, they do a lot of quote unquote parenting during the day. And so I think maybe drawing the line is a little bit of a challenge. Like, okay, the parents are here, now we're off duty and we just get to be grandma and grandpa.
Yeah, it's hard to turn off that.
And maybe you can spin it that way. You know, maybe your husband can spin it like, you guys just get to be the fun ones. You just have fun with us and leave that stuff to us.
That's a good idea. That's a good one. I like that.
You guys, we love your questions. And by the way, we're totally unqualified.
Totally. Well,
oh, we're moms. And we've been there.
Yes.
But we don't have any, like, letters after our name qualifying us to answer any of these questions.
Professional background.
None.
Yeah.
But we've been there. And we're combining our experiences to give what might be terrible advice.
Yeah.
If you have questions, leave them in the comments.
Please leave us in the comments.
Please. Really. Send us an email. Let us know. Tweet us a question. All right, guys. We'll see you soon.
Thanks.
Bye.